So it has been some time now since we got some spicy drama related to Azure Lane. Thank God we got something because I was feeling kind of bored. I'm not gonna lie. Even with the UR event, all that stuff. It's nice being able to make these videos every now and then because they're pretty social. I like it. I like it when my comment section is very active. I can read all the comments and be like, wow, a lot of people feel strongly about this opinion or whatever. So with that being said, let's go over, well, it's not like a drama or whatever, it's more like a highly discussed topic, all right? And that topic is the release of the new Eagle Union event. Now, with that Eagle Union event comes many different things like ships, items in the shop or whatever, but more importantly, the skins. Now, one of the big skins that we're getting from this update is the Washington skin. If you guys haven't seen it, you will. I'm about to show it in a bit. But this skin has brought about a lot of opinions about the game, the direction it's going, all that jazz. It's pretty quite interesting. So there's like numerous tweets about this, or X posts, whatever we want to call them. I'll go ahead and pick one in particular that stood out, mainly because it has like a bunch of likes and views on it. And that's going to be this Japanese guy right here. So this Japanese guy tweeted saying, he's comparing the Washington old default skin to the new one. Got quite a lot of views actually, 660k. That's a lot of publicity for the game. That's very, very good. And the post says, is in Japanese. This is just a rough translation, by the way. I met my neighbor Washington, who used to be so cool. After a few years, now she's become a naughty girl. It sounds like the making of a doujin, a porno game, a hentai game, whatever you want to call it. Actually sounds kind of saucy, I won't kind of lie. But as you guys go further down, there's just so many comments saying, what a wonderful evolution, big sister. Yes, please. Plus it gets bigger. Isn't it wonderful to see a new side of you? A lot of people are pretty excited about this. I'm not going to lie. I think when it comes to like Gunnar related stuff or Kuma related stuff, the fan base is pretty on the positive side when it comes to just being able to express themselves more provocatively. So it is a good thing. But I did see some people saying like, oh, Washington will never do such things. This is not the works of whoever did the original, whatever, stuff like that. Keep in mind, Washington went like probably 2 or 3 years without getting a new skin. I don't know the exact date, but it's about like a couple years. And now she's finally getting skins. And people should be happy for her, honestly. Like, I think no one is like, unless you're like a Cunny or a Lolly, no one's really safe from like lewd skins. So, like, no matter how enclosed they are, that's the best way I could put it. No one's safe. So she finally got one. I think the comments are pretty positive though. This guy's asking what game, so you already know it's getting popularity for Azure Lane, so that's very, very good. When you look into the abyss looks back at you. In other words, if you want to be looked into, then look into it. What was that? I don't know. Probably some Japanese voodoo or whatever. Confucius words. Japanese secrets, whatever you want to call them. Boyfriends, hobbies. I can agree to that. Life is hard, especially for old hag ships. Yeah, I'm sure that commander did something to me. I'm sure. Yeah, so you can see like a lot of people are pretty happy about this, but there are a couple comments saying like they're not really happy with this kind of direction the game is going for some old ships. I'll say this, and I'll give this a very light opinion about it. I've been playing this game for nearly 7 years now. I've been through the ups and downs of this game, and I'll say to the very end that the skins are what makes most of this game. I know a lot of people are like into waifus and all that stuff, but the skins do make most of the game. Now there are merchandise and all that stuff that's outside of the game's exterior. I'm talking about the game in particular. The skins make most of it. So if it means having to go down this route of adding skins that will fancy the male eyes, then by all means go for it. Like, we reached a point now where I think a lot of us just enjoys having more creative skins being brought into the game, more designs, all that jazz. And I don't think anyone's really like against that, because good skins mean more revenue for the game itself, meaning they can use that elsewhere. Azure Pamelia. And it helps them keep the game running server wise, all that jazz. So Good skins means people are going to spend money. Now, there are going to be a couple people say they don't disagree with a skin. A couple bunch. And honestly, I think those people in particular don't really like buy skins or whatever. I could be wrong. I know a couple people that complains about skins don't really buy them. So if you don't buy them, like it doesn't really affect you. It affects the people that buys the skin. And if people really likes this skin and it sells well, then yeah, we'll see. So I think the skin, honestly, I'm a big gooner myself, so I really like this skin. It is off the like not original, but like the basic personality of Washington. Like she's more of a commander, more of a leader, and as such. So seeing her in this getup is kind of off, but I won't lie. As a gooner, this is pretty hot. So yeah. Anyways, I'll go ahead and post the this post for you guys if you guys want to read them. I'll post the description or I'll post the original Washington link as well too if you guys want to look into that. But it's just a fun topic. I like talking about these things because it's outside the game's perspective in terms of like gameplay and all that jazz. So being able to talk about social media stuff is pretty nice every now and then. All right. So thank you guys for watching as always, and thank you guys. I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.